we got Sedgehun versus KHB, and this is finals for the Wargroove Open 4. So this and the bronze match are all that remain. They're taking it to open season with a Lytra mirror. Who I don't think I've seen Lytra been played on this map at all. Maybe I've seen like 1 or 2 games, but there's definitely some like interesting stuff you can see people doing with her.
I mean, Lytra is okay here, but it's mostly that like boss players in this set really like playing her, so it's more of a
pride
comfort
thing.
pick, let's say. Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I guess you could do some interesting stuff with the rifle. Like you can groove your own rifle, and then be like, "Ha, I'm gonna shoot your thing that you didn't expect me to."
I mean, you can just groove your own dog to be in range of it or something. Okay, JMP doing the opening, I consider. Oh no, not exactly.
You were about to finish that sentence and then you saw an air trooper.
Yeah, and I saw that the air trooper needed to be built because he didn't send a sword middle at all. Like I sent it later, but like I sent it at some point, right? Yeah.
And it's
But
pretty funny.
So he needed the trooper, but he likes troopers anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, it's funny. There's like 2 camps of players. There's like the ones who never build troopers except like when you're right next to the tower, and there's the ones that build a lot of troopers.
Yeah.
You think that's just like people wanting to get used to the unit being in the game, or?
I mean, it feels good when it works. It's just it's hard to make it work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in the never build one camp, so
Fair.
I can't tell you the reasoning of the other camp.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I also end up building troopers kind of rarely, but initially I thought they were busted, and then I played with them.
And then you tried doing damage with them.
Yeah. But I'd still say I'm in a more middle position where, you know, I do think they're kind of nice, but I don't think they're that nice. I think there are like potentially some game states where you build them, even if, you know, they're not right at your tower and pushing. But yeah, they're not something you build every game.
Interesting to see a witch come out for Sedgehun, despite the fact that there's only a balloon out right now.
Okay, he's watching Lytra. So...
Yeah, the witch is a strange guy. Alright, Lytra gonna whack back.
Dead. Yeah. Just gives a free knight away. I mean... Don't love
for
that.
like 200 gold, I guess. Oh, this trooper is getting value.
Yeah, big value.
I mean, at least it's really funny when there's troopers in games. Because you never expect the trooper to actually do much.
Also,
but when it does, you're like, oh, the trooper's doing something.
Yeah. Also, right before this game, you were saying something about rifle hits on open season, Koya.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
rifle just found a mage hit. That was pretty profitable.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there was a balloon early to bring the rifle there, so. Oh no, the trooper got rifled.
Rifles are getting a bunch of value, right? Wow,
this is a game where you don't want to lose your rifle, probably.
I just realized there's like something interesting about building a witch in response to a balloon in this circumstances. KHB just doesn't have a mage or any anti-air really, so that witch can just freely threaten the balloon the entire game and threaten to hex as well. Right? Mage eventually coming out
and block a lot. In this map, there's a lot of air block situations.
Yeah, I mean, air blocking a rifle is extremely powerful, among other things.
That too.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke, this was a moment where I was spectating the game. I was like, oh no, we have found the one unit that air trooper can tank. It's other air troopers.
Okay, they're both sitting on tier 2, so KHB I think getting ready to do some big move here. Go for the big play.
Alright.
Yeah,
Classic rifle hit, like when you think your unit is hiding behind a village, but then the village goes down.
Yeah. It was a crit too. It wants at the sword, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it just looks like the HP just opened better and his show is like better positioned. So he's gonna have an earlier attack on the HQ. And this looks kind of scary with Lytra.
Yeah. Going back to the Lytra pick, I think Lytra probably works more on this map than other maps, because this area around the stronghold has a bunch of villages all over the place, and like they're positioned well so that basically if there's a golem around there, he can't really have any tiles where he will avoid the Lytra geometry.
Air trooper
Speaking
moment,
of-
sorry.
It looks like Lytra could. Oh no.
Oh no.
I think she could have. I'm saying she might have had a big groove, but she didn't go for any of that. This wasn't a no walk too far up. She's gonna
I
protect
think she's
herself,
just dead.
Is she? I think she can protect. She
I
protected now.
think we calculated this and it was fine.
Okay.
And I think
mage
Sedgehun
versus-
also calculated it and realized it was fine.
Okay, well those swords are just dead.
Yeah. You always forget the damage part of the Lytra groove.
Oh, air trooper
Oh,
moment.
the air trooper.
They do get nice damage against golems. Not amazing damage, but they do hit them for a reasonable amount. And that was
Yeah.
actually a really nice turn. A lot of damage coming out there, but there is a tier 2 on KHB's side, so... Oh, they're
Alright.
just gonna let it
Yeah.
rip straight up.
That dragon is
Oh. Yep.
ending up in a village. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have the rifle crit on the archer too. Funny enough, these two rifles are in range of each other and they can crit, but like there's just so much fighting happening in between them that that's not a factor at all.
I mean, they also both have structures.
Yeah.
Sedgehun's rifle protected by the thing that will lose them the game if it dies, so...
Yeah, it can never get hit by a rifle.
Yeah. In Wargroove 1, for like the rifles would have shot each other like already.
Oh,
A
yeah.
long time.
And there were many strategies of how to get them to shoot each other on this map too. Mercia being a particularly favourite pick of mine on this map because of that.
Oh yeah, you would like save up the crit and place the rifle in range of the other rifle when they don't have the crit. And then like you could like you tank the hit, then you Mercia groove your rifle, and then because you have the crit you one shot them in return.
Yeah.
And that's that's really funny.
But yeah. By the way, Sedgehun's rifle can hit KHB's rifle if the village gets decapitated at some point and there's nothing else ahead.
Yeah, well right now Commander's in the way, so but
Yeah. But in the future,
Oh.
there.
Whoop.
is this gonna kill the it's gonna kill the heartbeat. Oh great use
And
of the
there's
tier
no
1.
maze there. Yeah.
Yeah. The small Lytra grooves like that are always very fun.
He
That
builds
said,
tier
Lytra
1
had
so
to-
fast as well.
Yeah.
Lytra had to walk back for it, but there's a balloon there, so it's fine. Luckily.
Yeah,
Without the
looks like the
balloon.
game is a bit more stable here.
Yeah, now they're both
Um,
retaking Econ. HB
Yeah.
looks like he's a bit faster with it though.
I mean, the armies kind of just got traded entirely and nothing's left now.
Yeah.
Ballooning across. Ooh, really good setup there for the sword crit actually. Like that.
I guess maybe Sedgehun just really likes witches in general. Like
Oh, he
maybe
does.
Sedgehun just thinks like he'll get a lethal every game with it.
Well, they are one of the best units Sedge can have.
Yeah,
And he's
he's
played a
used to
lot of
building
Sedge.
them from
Yeah.
Wargroove 1 said spam.
Oh look, the rifle moved back one tile to not be in range of the other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like they just don't want to lose their rifles at this point.
Yeah, because now you can't really defend it. You can't put something in front of the village. The village is at 1.
Yeah, dog could just walk up and hit the village if it wanted to.
Yeah,
And
instead
the
you have
rifle
to-
shoots it. Okay, oh, mage crit. Nicely done. A little bit of damage there.
Yeah, it looks like they're back to playing the map instead of trying to rush the HQ. Which I guess is a big ask for KHB. KHB really likes attacking the HQ.
Yeah. He also likes brawling. I mean,
Yeah.
Sedgehun also likes brawling. Both players like brawling.
Brawling in front of your HQ.
Yeah, that's the combination.
Oh, I would have thought the harpy would go left. This is like no anti-air there, but.
Nah, I gotta go next to the HQ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about this.
And also, look at those mage shields.
That was pretty huge actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thought you would hit the mage here.
Ooh,
But-
rifle's just sitting in range of a knight.
I mean,
It won't die without the crit, so yeah, the knight has more important actions to do than going for the rifle. Because at this point, like all the units that are weak to rifles are kind of already been shot, so there are diminishing returns to shooting stuff with your rifle.
Ooh, mage gets poked.
Hitting
And,
Lytra
oh,
with an
massive
air
trooper damage! Look, and
It was on mountain, still got destroyed.
but it looks like they're gonna start to play with golems, and they're both Lytra. So this is
Rifle
gonna be
gets a
fun.
mess.
I was
Oh,
gonna
is
be
that air
like,
trooper gonna go for the knight? Like, yes,
Yep.
let's go.
air troopers down and sword counter attack. Or sword getting counter attacked by the thing it hit.
Knight survives. I got crippled.
Yeah, in a brawl, like killing off units is probably less important than when you're in a more stable game state.
I mean, it's still good.
Yeah,
Just
you'd
healing
still
is
rather
so
kill,
good.
you know.
Yeah, because healing is so good in Wargroove, so prefer to not let them do it. With their expensive units, at least, I guess. Finishing off swords is less important, but the knight, that knight just healed the full. Ooh. Yep, back in HQ.
Oh, here we go.
That's actually a pretty
The-
decent attack, though. Because if
Yeah.
she grooves, the golem will be behind the HQ, and the knight will be on its right side.
When rifle moves up back one tile into its
Yeah.
previous position.
Yeah, so if KHB doesn't die, all he needs to do is groove in place, and he kills the HQ.
Yeah, the knight and the golem get like flipped into a position next to the HQ.
Yeah.
Well, the
exactly.
knight might go down. Let's see.
Yeah.
This is a situation like very
No, the
similar
knight
to
survives.
what happened earlier.
You can double heal it too. Oh, this is over. KHB just grooves in
Oh,
place.
this is a tier 1, yeah.
It's not enough. So here KHB can double heal the knight, groove in place, and the game is over. Golem will go where the rifle is, behind the HQ, and knight will go where the mage is. immediately winning. Oh,
But
he doesn't see it.
you gotta see the geometry. Oh, and here the most unfortunate Lytra grooves happen.
Yeah, he told
Look,
himself the night
the
block.
knight moved away to give Lytra the space to groove, but he moved it away in a tile that would block
Oh
the
no.
stronghold after the groove.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
And he didn't have to think about it all, he just had to groove in place and he would have won. But
And now
yeah,
it's unlikely you get this position again.
now it's just over.
Oh, that's so rough.
I mean, you gotta know geometry if you're playing the geometry character, I'm sorry. And KHB failed geometry.
Yeah,
I mean,
tried
happened.
tried to do a groove that was too complicated when there was a simpler solution.
You didn't see the simpler solution. Wait for it, it is life.
And now Sedgehun, in his eternal quest to beat every mirror of his current main, claims another victim.
Lytra.
I feel like that was KHB losing more than Sedgehun winning, though.
I mean, yeah, he just said it there.
Yeah, he had it. He didn't. He failed the geometry.
Yeah, moving
I
your own
mean, the
unit into the
Lytra
tile.
groove is like very unique, so you gotta get used to it.
Yeah, but when I was watching the game, I was like, oh, genius! He moved Golem and Knight into these squares because he knows like next turn he's gonna groove in place and it is gonna put him on perfect tiles to kill the HQ and there's no counterplay. And then he doesn't do it. And I'm like, what? Did he just move them there like randomly? I guess he did because he didn't see the move the following turn and didn't win the
Oh, but
free.
it's so unfortunate to like move the knight away from where Light was about to groove, and then when she grooves, the knight is just going to block the stronghold.
I agree, but I'm also saying like the previous turn, KHB moved everything on the perfect tiles to just groove in place. So I thought it was all calculated, right? And then just ended up being random.
Nope. The geometry happens. It's like, there's a philosophical point about like beautiful forms forming up naturally. Well, this was one of them, and KHB could not see the beauty of the geometry.
That said, for anybody watching this, now you know how to make a Lytra kill on the HQ, and you also know how to not make it. Yeah.
Oh.
Still, pretty cool game.
Yeah, I really enjoyable game. I had a lot of fun watching it. And we're gonna see who is gonna take first place. We do have more games, so get into it.